What is up? We are back with the full case. All right, go ahead and pop this thing open. Bottom. No, I'm just gonna open all the base, so you'll get all the base too. I'm not gonna do the giving out the base packs. I'm gonna open them all, but we'll go fast through the base packs, or we will attempt to. Oh, knock the box over. I was doing pretty good. All right, set some over here. So we got 20 mega boxes. All right, a lot of boxes. Gonna be a lot of fun, hopefully. All right. We'll start with this box right here. Looks like a good box to start with. All right, here we go. We're going to open up every pack. I know some people will only open the Mojo packs, but we're not about that. We open them all. But on the base packs, we'll try to go pretty fast. I don't know on these base packs if you can get the red rookie redemptions like you could on the original Bowman mega boxes, but we'll find out. So here we go. All right, we got base packs. Trey Sweeney, Cam Smith. That's right. Gotta be careful on the old blister. Hey, looky here. Look, this isn't a base pack. So, I don't know what this is. Chandler Simpson. Makaris. Bigby. So, this is the first time ever. Look at this. I've never saw a parallel ever in a base pack. There we go. Going to the Giants. DeJean Makaris. Don't know. That looks like a laser parallel. I don't know what that's called. It's not numbered, but it is a parallel. That was out of a base pack. BT dub. Yeah, it looks like a laser. All right. Aaron Judge. Church. Jordan, Melendez, all right, there's another laser. Jackson Merrill, Kendry Martinez, Farabus, laser, Blazer. To the Mariners. All right. Mojo packs. Looks like an insert. Got a Corbin Carroll. Marquez. Hyson Kim. Got a Roman Anthony. Meteoric Rise. Saya Suzuki. Laser, Blazer, Taser. Great movie. All right, we got a Joswar, One of the big chases. Ponte. Matt Shaw rookie. Weatherholt. Alright, so nothing too crazy. Box number 1. Box number 2. He is funny, man. Especially in that movie. Here at Globo Gym, we're better than you. And we know it. Juan Soto, Freddie Freeman, Kevin DeFrank, Ballesteros, Matt Chapman. I do remember Heavyweights. Also a great movie. Yeah, we did get a red rookie redemption. And also a Padilla laser. Dalton Rushing on the red RC. Padillo. No, I was not born in '84, but I was born fairly close to that. A little bit after. But I did watch Heavyweights a lot when I was a kid. Another laser. Roman Anthony. There's a Nate George. Christian Campbell, Bo Davidson, Heavyweights, Mighty Ducks, Little Giants. We got a purple. There's another Yaswar. Ballesteros, Ponte. How about that? How about a purple Walker Jenkins auto? On-card auto. Holy cow. 41 out of 199 to the Twins. That is definitely a cool card. I didn't even realize that he had autos. I probably saw it on the checklist, but man, that is a cool card. Walker Jenkins auto. That is a nice one. 5 to 7 autos per case. That's pretty good. Hey, do y'all remember the movie? That reminds me. I used to watch this movie a lot too. I can't think of what it's called. Where the dude is a little person, right? Ooh, we got a yellow. And he hits the foul ball and it hits his friend's mom in the temple. And it gets her. What is that movie called? Matt Shaw. Does anybody remember that? Jackson Churio. We got a yellow out of 75. Matt Shaw. 53 out of 75. To the Cubs. You guys remember that movie? Pretty sure it was a foul ball. It's like the only time he ever hit it. And it hits his friend's mom right in the head. And he's tiny. Somebody has to remember that. All right, here we go. Next box. I know that's super random, but Simon Birch, that's it. Greg knows. That was it. Simon Birch. Angels of the Outfield, also good. Rookie of the Year, good. Definitely wasn't pitch perfect. That is for sure. It was Simon Birch, though. Greg knows. Jacob Wilson. How about Andrew Salas? Laser. Simon Birch. Man, I haven't saw that movie in forever. That's it. Dollander. Caglione. J-Ram. I think so too. I like having something different in the base packs, you know. Zach Cole. I think that was a good idea. C.J. Abrams. It is most definitely a classic. All right, Mojo packs. Severino first. Got Roman Anthony, Meteoric Rise. No color, Hyson Kim. Another Yaswar, our third Mojo Yaswar, if you're counting. He may end up being the dude. All right, I think this is box 4. 4 or 5, I can't remember for sure. All right, Adamas, Salas first. Trey Sweeney, Serrano, Laser, Severino. I have a whole nother case of these. I still got, I don't know how many hobby boxes, but it feels like I have a million. But it's probably like 5 or 6, really. Maybe 8. I can't remember. Still have a bunch, yes. Aaron Judge, Condon. You're really slacking on the Bowman Chrome, buddy. Got a laser, John Gill. You could have had a laser, John Gill. But don't you worry, there's still still got plenty. I have not sold any. Do you want any? I have so many boxes, dude. I'm keeping, I keep a bunch myself anyway, just to keep them, but it's like, man, I have so many. Strop, Churio, and a Mitch Jebb auto. Mojo auto to the Pirates. I'm sorry, I did say I was going to post it at noon. And then I didn't post it till like 2 something. So, I'm sorry, buddy. That is definitely my fault. But I will for sure when I post the next case. I will give a very specific time. Jesus Made, Cam Smith. Yeah, I did say at noon, and then I didn't post it till like 2 o'clock. Knocking top loaders over here. All right. All right. Mitch Jeb auto. Look at that box. Grant Holmes. I really hope we get a Garbage Pail Kids. Oh, I forgot all about the laundromat. What happened with that? You didn't end up getting the laundromat? You could have been so rich. You could have bought all the cards. All right. Base packs. Yeah, that is sad. All right, we got a laser. Strop. Bryce Eldridge. Skeens. There's a Raynell Rodriguez. Jackson Holiday. Got a laser. Cedeno to the Yankees. LaGrange. All right. Mojo packs. Oh, so they were trying to get you good, huh? And you said not today. All right, Mojo packs. No color in this one. Matt Shaw. Churio. Tatis. Chandler Simpson, rookie. Acuna. Dylan Cruz. All right. Campbell. Yeah. That's hard to beat for sure. Kevin Alvarez on the laser. That's a good one. And a Sean Burke, Red Rookie Redemption. Hard to get any worse than in here. So I think you would have been okay from that standpoint. Oh man. Ballesteros, Leon Acosta. Juan Soto, Freddie Freeman. There's a Maury first. Gunner. Laser. That's a name right there that I will not attempt. I will attempt most names. I'm not even going to attempt that one. It's a good question. There, we got James Wood, Bo Davidson, Freddie Freeman, Dylan Cruz. He's been around. He's around. All right. Cam Smith, Martinez, Severino. We got an auto. It is a shortstop. It is Leo Vries. Nice one. Probably. Leo Vries. Nice one for the Padres. He is at least still here. I just talked to Sean the other day though, for real, on Messenger. I talked to him a lot. He's a cool dude. All right. Yeah, these megas have been a lot better so far. There's a large hair. Than the regular Bowman megas. That is true. All right. Zach Veen, Dickerson. Got a Cam Smith, Pena. Hey, Carlos was one of the reasons Mike was mad, because Carlos was getting the Cubs all the time. He was too fast and I was like, man, I'm sorry, but whoever posts them first is who gets them, you know? That's one of the things he was mad about. Tomas. That really was one of the things. He was mad about not getting the Cubs. I'm like, man, if you want to get them, you gotta be first, you know? Ellie. Lawrence Butler. Charlie Condon. On the laser. Yep, that was one of the things for real, which I thought was so dumb. Like, I don't know why he was mad at me. That's something I have zero control over, you know? All right. Tatis. Jesus Mate. Kobe Maya. Condon. No color in this one. Maury first. James Wood rookie, Christian Campbell, and Willie Adames. That seems fair, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that also wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, what about that, JoJo? The I hate breakers, dude. Like, that dude voluntarily joined this group that has the word breaks in the group name. Like, he had never been in a break before. And the first break I post since he's been in the group, he says that. I mean, what do you say? I said, thanks, man. And then he didn't stick around after that. Guess that was his goal, huh? Bo Davidson first. All right, congrats, buddy. I hate myself, so you can't hate me more than I hate myself. Nate George first. He did. Davalilo. Nice one for the Angels. Like, he didn't even respond to my comment. He just left. But whatever. All right. Julio. Yamamoto. Bueller. DeFrank. Yeah, he definitely, I mean, he accomplished his mission. I mean, he definitely said, I got that guy. So good. All right, we got a Mikael Correa and a Cade Horton. Marshawn. Cade Horton. Red Rookie Redemption. All right, Mojo packs. The Horton is a nice one. I do agree. All right, Roman Anthony. Ohtani. Chris Rodriguez. Nice one for the Tigers. You want me to send a note with it, Carlos? It says from Carlos. With love. Nice. All right, we got a Aqua. Aiden Johnson. Matt Chapman. Aqua. Yaswar. Man, the Yaswar Gonzalez's are hitting. 226 out of 299. $226 out of $299. Definitely the best first parallel we've got so far. That's a bad glare. There we go. All right. Got our Mojo packs and our base packs. You need a Drake Baldwin. I know that's what it has to be, right? Drake the Rake. Drake. We did get a. Did you see that, Travis? We did get a Drake the Rake Red RC. David Sandlin. And one of the Bowman breaks. I don't know if it's after the World Series or not. Can't remember. Sandlin. Trey Turner. I feel like it's before, honestly, but it could be after. I can't remember. I have to Google it. Ohtani. De Los Santos. I think the Drake Red RC was in the full case, Travis. So, whoever had them, you'll have to hit them up. Drake, there he is. Marinez. I think I said Martinez last time. The Red Redemption. Hang on, I'll show you one. I really don't know what they're going to do for the AL MVP, by the way. What do you guys think? So it looks kind of like a refractor. You see that? And the RC up there is red. So whoever wins Rookie of the Year, their cards, you can trade them in to Fanatics, I think, for 100 Fanatics bucks or whatever they're called. It's like $100 that you can spend on Fanatics website per card. And I think it's up to 50 cards you can turn in. So potentially $5,000 if you got 50 of them that you could spend. But it's not real actual money. It's just you spend it on Fanatics website. But still pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool idea. There's a Maury, James Wood. There's an Ellie. So Kurtz should have it wrapped up pretty good in the AL. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. You can buy so many breaks with with those on Fanatics Live. I'm not cool enough to be on Fanatics Live. It's fine. I did actually try to get on there. Fan Cash, that's what it's called. Fan Cash. This is box number 10, actually. There's 10 boxes left. This is box number 10. Right in the halfway point. I did try to get on Fanatics Live, but you have to sell like $500,000. It's something crazy. And I am not that good. There's a Nick Kurtz. It's a lot. Oh, see, George had the red Drake. There you go. Max Muncy. There's a DeFrank Laser. There's a Yoswar. But this is Mega Box number 10. So after this, we will be at the halfway point. So we're going pretty slow. I'm going to have to speed it up so we don't have to stay up all night, because it is already 11:11 in the Eastern time zone. Marshawn Laser. We got a red rookie redemption, Dylan Cruz. Solano. Lindor, Chris Rodriguez, and Marquez. All right, Mojo packs. De La Cruz, Kendall George auto for the Dodgers. Jesus Mate. Kevin Alvarez. Mojo first. So that is our 4th auto. So we're on pace for 8. This pace holds up. Which would be way better than the regular Bowman. I think it was like 2 or 3 autos per case, which is just terrible. So I think they realized how terrible that was, I hope. There's a Lorky. Julio, Ellie, Langford. All right. The other case, I'll post it, yeah. I'll post the other case, too. We filled this one pretty quick. I think we can fill another one, so I'll probably post it, too. Lindor, De La Cruz, my original plan was honestly I was probably going to put it in mixers, but we filled this one pretty fast. There's a Noah Cameron. I'll post the other one and see how it does. I think they're pretty good, so I think we'll be able to fill the other full case. The only reason I don't just do full cases all the time is, you know, they're hard to fill, and mixers are fun. They get a lot of variety, a lot of different stuff, you know. But we just don't have enough people in our group to do multiple cases usually. But the Bowman cases are not as expensive as, you know, the hobby cases, so it makes it a little easier. Polanco. Or the Bowman Mega cases are not as expensive as the hobbies. Maury. Got Juan Tomas. Laser. But I do feel like this has been a pretty solid case. A lot of good names on the autos and the numbered cards. All right, we got a green. Got Aiden Johnson. Matt Chapman. Karis. Got a green Aponte to the Reds, 12 out of 99. Yeah, that was a good break too. I agree. I got some more tier 1. I just didn't get a bunch of tier 1, but I do have more of it. Aponte on the green out of 99. Polanco, Christian Campbell, Lombard, and Kearshaw. Yeah, that is our 5th auto so far. And this is box number 12. Triple threads. That's a good question. I do not know off the top of my head. I know Update is probably the next big release, Topps Update, which is at the end of this month, I think like the 29th. That'll be the next big one. Still waiting on Topps Chrome Cosmic. I really like that one. Mason Wynn. Heinz Brito. Oh, there's your Raynell. There's still a bunch of stuff left to be released so far. This year you got Bowman Draft. Got Topps Update Chrome, which will have the Chrome version will have all the first patches that everyone chases. LaGrange. There's still at least probably 4 or 5 major releases left. Vries. Yes, Sapphire as well. I do know Bowman Chrome Sapphire I think is out right now, but I think it's out. It's pre-order maybe. But you got to be a Montgomery Club member. I love Sapphire. It's always so hard to get though. Unless you want to spend like $1,000 per box or something crazy. All right, we got an Aqua. Churio. Got an Aqua Ballesteros. Out of $2.99. Mike Trout. Tatis. Chandler Simpson. There he is. The one and only. How's his cards going to do after tonight? I don't know. But that is a big boy. But not as big as this big boy, right, Carlos? That's what you're talking about. Ballesteros is also a big boy. All right. That I do not know. Greg was indicating that the Yankees were losing or may have lost. But I really don't know because I've been doing breaks. So I don't know. I don't know what the score is. There we go. The Yankees are done. Mason Wynn. Severino and Alcantara. 5-2, huh? Julio. Yamamoto. Acosta. There's a Maury. Man, the Jays have just been playing for like the past 2 months, man. They have been really good. Perez. Will Taylor. Miranda. Adamas. Trey Sweeney. All right. I'm just going to start penny sleeving these for now. That is pretty good. Yeah, he's like one of the top dudes though, Nate George. There's a Bo Davidson. Cam Smith, rookie. All right, we got another Aqua. Mookie, How about a numbered, back-to-back numbered cards? There's the Skeens. Green Ellie out of 99, 76 out of 99. And a Hai Song Kim out of 299. Back-to-back. That's our first 2 numbered card pack out of the whole case. That Ellie is a cool looking card. I like those inserts anyway too. The meteoric rises. I do like those. Blake Snell. A Lorky. There's another Alorki. Pena first. Nice. Otani. Tovar. Namala. I'm doing my best, Jose. I'm doing my best. Drake Baldwin. Diego. All right, Mojo packs. We got Davalio, Amori, James Wood, De La Cruz, James Wood, Bo Davidson, Bo Bichette, all right, we got 6 boxes left. 6 remaining. All right. Mega packs, Mojo packs, and base packs. Vladdy Jr., Lorky, Bo Davidson, Pena, Augustin Ramirez, Cam Schlittler, but his regular Chrome First was selling crazy high. Fitzgerald, Freddie. Roman Anthony. All right, Mojo packs. Corbin Carroll. Hi-Son Kim. There's a Judge. Jackson Merrill. There's another Yoswar. Ponte. Matt Shaw. Mojo packs and base packs. All right. Matt Shaw, Rivas. James Wood. There's a Nate George. And a Cam Smith. Kevin Alvarez. Nate George, Laser. Cam Smith, Red Rookie Redemption. Mick Abel. Sanchez, Lombard. Mookie. There's an Ethan Salas, Laser. Mojo packs. Yeah, we got a Bo Davidson, Freddie. Cam Smith and an Aaron Judge. Got a purple. Mookie, Severino. Got a purple. Kyle Tucker to the Cubs. Cubs getting all the numbered cards. Carlos is getting them all. Kyle Tucker, 47 out of 250. All right. There are, after this box, there's 3 boxes to go. Including this box, there are 4 boxes remaining. Corbin Carroll. Salas on the first. Let's move this stack over here. The Cubs are on fire. I got a message. 2 messages. James Wood. Medina. Mick Abel. Pena. Correa. Condon. Fenelon. Kenny Fenelon. Schwarber went yard again. What's the score of that game? All right. 8-1 Phillies. Got a Cam Smith. My dog is barking. Leon. Man. I'm just hoping to see the 1 of 1. We still got a chance. There's 3 boxes to go. I'm sorry, Philip. I haven't even been paying attention to the White Sox. But I think you're right. I do not think they've got very much of anything. Which is unusual because usually you can almost always guarantee a Rockies and White Sox hit. So that is definitely unusual. DeGrom. Namala on the lasers. Dickerson first. Acuna. Schultz. Greg, you crack me up. Royce Lewis. Castillo. All right, we got Weatherholt, nice one. And there's the Rockies, Dollander, Chris Rodriguez. All right, we got our Mojo packs. Johnson first. Christian Campbell. There's Renell Rodriguez. Roman Anthony Ohtani. There's Chris Rodriguez. Vladdy Jr. Caminero. All right, 2 boxes remain. Tatis. Shane Smith, rookie. Cale Fountain. Skeens, Bellinger. Jackson Holiday, Gonzalez. Devin Fitzgerald. All right, Mojo packs. Let's see some color, no color. Acuna. De La Cruz. Baby Acuna. And Schlittler. All right, we got, looks like it's going to be a numbered insert. Lorky. Got a Lombard out of 150. 122 out of 150. Mike Trout and Caminero. George Lombard, 122 out of 150. I do not know. I would assume not, but I don't know for sure. But it still is, these Bowman Chrome cards are still his only card, so I would assume they're still going to sell pretty decent until he gets more cards. All right, our last box. Got our Mojo packs and our base packs. See, there you go. He didn't pitch bad. There he is again. De La Cruz. That's pretty good, for real. Kurtz. Rivas. Got Pena, nice one for the Mets, and Luke Kearshaw. Kenny Alvarez. Dylan Cruz. Shrek. How many autos? I would have to count. I think there's 6, but I'll have to count to make sure. Mike Trout. These are our last two. The last two Mojo packs, our last chance for a, I don't know what the pack odds are on a Garbage Pail Kids, but it's our last chance. Tomas. Bubba Chandler, we did get a green. It is an auto. Another Leo Vries, this time out of 99. Nice one. So 2 Leos. All right, last pack. Got another green in here. Bryce Eldridge. Roki. Not an auto, but it is a Pena. Nice one for the Mets. Elian Pena, 37 out of 99. Very nice one. And that does us. That was a good box to end on. Numbered auto and a numbered Pena. Two good names, too. All right, let's do a recap. Appreciate you for hanging out, JoJo. Not a single White Sox Mojo out of 200. That is a little depressing. I'm sorry, Philip. Maybe you missed one, I hope. But if you didn't, that really is sad. I'm sorry. All right. I'll send you something, hopefully, to make you feel better. I know it's not funny, but I'll send you something. I'm sorry, Philip, for real. All right. All these just stopped top loading to save a little bit of time, but we got a Reynal Rodriguez Mojo, Luke Kershaw Red RC, Pena on the laser, Schlittler laser, a Lorky Mojo, Cam Schlittler Mojo, Kel Fountain laser, Fitzgerald laser, Chris Rodriguez Mojo, Rodriguez, Reynal Rodriguez Mojo, Namala and Weatherholt lasers, Dollander Red RC, Medina and Fanillin lasers, Bo Davidson Mojo, Solace laser, Cam Smith Red RC, Nate George laser, Yaswar Mojo, Bo Davidson laser, Roman Anthony laser, Devilio Mojo, Maury Mojo, Davidson Mojo, Tornez and a Lorky lasers, Bo Davidson Mojo, Kevin Alcantara Red RC, Severino, Will Taylor. Mojos. All right, over here we got a Ponte Green auto out of 99 to the Reds. George Lombard out of 150. Kyle Tucker out of 250. Ellie out of 99. Hyun Kim out of 299. Ballesteros out of 299. Schlittler, Brito, Rivas. Got a Mitch Jeb auto. Tomas, Noah Cameron Red RC. A Lorky Mojo, Alvarez Mojo. Dylan Cruz Red RC. Marchand laser. DeFrank, Sandlin laser. Chris Rodriguez Mojo. Cade Horton Red RC. Maury Mojo. Charlie Condon. Pena. Bo Davidson. Got Sean Burke Red RC. Alvarez. Strope. Cedeno. Gill. Serrano. Got a Yaswar Gonzalez Mojo. Zach Cole. Salas. Gonzalez again. Padilla. Got a Dalton Rushing Red RC. Yaswar Gonzalez again. And Macaris. Then up here we had Kendall George auto. Dodgers. Matt Shaw out of 75. Pena out of 99. Elian Pena. Yaswar Gonzalez out of 299. We had the Walker Jenkins auto out of 199. And then we had two Leo DeVries, a base, and a green out of 99. All right, Jose, we'll see you on the next one. I will probably post the next one. I'll do a preview tomorrow to give everybody an exact time. Give everybody a fair shot, so I'll let everyone know an exact time tomorrow on the next case. But until then, we'll see you guys. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.